What's going on, Buckeye Nation? The basketball Big Ten schedules have been released, so now Ohio State's full schedule is on the table. Let's talk about it. The Buckeyes are doing a tour of the SEC this season in the non-conference. We play teams like Texas, Texas A&M. We got Auburn, and of course, powerhouse Kentucky under a new head coach as Calipari has moved on. And to wrap up the notable teams we're playing in the non-conference schedule, of course, we're taking on the Pitt Panthers. Now, they're not as powerful as they were in the mid-2000s, even the mid-2010s. They've kind of fallen off as a program a little bit, but still a decent, Power 5 team to play. And a fun opponent, at least a formidable one, not Alcorn State or something like that. Now let's dive into the Big Ten schedule. Of course, we got 4 new additions this year to the conference in all sports. Of course, the Bruins, the Trojans, the Huskies, and the Ducks. And we're going to play all 4 of them, of course. Now, it's a 20-game conference schedule for those who didn't know. That changed a couple of years ago from 18 to 20. And it might expand to even 22 in the near future. We'll see. But for now, it's a 20-game schedule. And the teams we play twice are Indiana, Maryland, and Nebraska. So we're playing them home and away, of course. And all the other teams are only playing once. Now, being a Buckeye fan that lives in Michigan, I know Ohio State and Michigan is not the biggest rival to the Wolverines on the basketball court. I know that's in-state rival Michigan State. Tom Izzo, a great coach, and there's a lot of animosity between those programs, but a lot of respect as well. But I cannot stand it when Ohio State doesn't play the Wolverines home and away. I mean, I look forward to that matchup in every sport. Like, as Buckeye fans, we despise the Wolverines in field hockey. We despise them in lacrosse. We despise them in soccer. Every sport we despise Michigan and what they are as a program. And so we want to see them play twice each year. At least I do. I know not everybody feels that way, but I certainly do. And it's sad when they don't play a home and away. One of the fun scheduling quirks for the Ohio State Buckeyes, for both the men's and the women's teams actually, is that both teams will be getting a week-long trip and week-long stay in Los Angeles in February. And everybody knows escaping the Midwest in February is a wonderful thing to do, especially when you're going to the sunny beaches of Los Angeles. And you bet they're going to spend some time on the beaches. So obviously both away games at USC and UCLA, and they get to play in those venues for perhaps the first time ever. I'd have to look into that scheduling quirk, but it's fun for the Buckeyes, both men's and women's basketball teams, getting to play in LA and get to stay and do some studies on the road. Now, obviously, the basketball season's quite a ways away, and we're deep entrenched in football season right now for sure. That is the focus. But I had to do a quick little video on this. Jake Diebler in his first year as head coach, Dusty May in his first year as head coach for the Wolverines. I got some thoughts on those two and what I think their career trajectories will be. But yeah, it's going to be fun times both in Columbus and Ann Arbor as brand new head coaches are broken in to take over some struggling programs and programs that have fallen on hard times. But obviously, a lot more basketball coverage coming later when the season gets kicked off. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jake Diebler brings a lot of energy and passion, and his brother John was a three-point specialist, the Big Ten's all-time leader in three-point percentage and three-pointers made. And his brother now takes the reins. Jake, hope you and wish for you to have the best season and much success on the sidelines in Columbus. So that's it for now. Just a little schedule preview. We'll be back with some Buckeye coverage tomorrow after the football games. We'll see you then. Go Bucks and God bless.